Hello everyone and welcome back to Peckinham Plays Crusader Kings III. We're back in the Byzantine Empire as Basilius Ionius II, and to say that this is quite possibly the hardest video I've made is potentially an understatement. This is about my fourth attempt at making the exact same video, not even in the sense of an attempt that you start and then end. No, full 20-minute plus videos gone down the drain because I just did not like them enough, because I have been struggling in my personal life, but mostly in the game. Mostly trying to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do with this character. Because now, really, after my father's character, Basilius Alexios, he did what I wanted him to do. He went from being a count in Honorius and in the... Actually, I think he started as a duke. In Boucalion, he became Emperor of Byzantium within his lifetime, through very fun means, and now we, his son, sit on the throne. We are wondering what we're going to do. We've already achieved his second dream of reconquering Sicily. We already have Tunis under our control, although I've renamed it to Carthage for fun. We have a bunch of little, colonies around the Mediterranean. What I was thinking of doing was, in a general sense, obviously the answer of what should we do is reunite the empire, but that's kind of a big goal, especially with how many nations and other empires are in the way. But then I looked into the decisions. I saw the Restore the Roman Empire decision you actually have to do, and it's surprisingly doable. I already have Venice, I already have Sicily, I already have Capua, Apulia, Thrace, Antioch, Athens, and Thessalonica. All I need then is Latium, so Rome, Romagna, so the area around here in this Tuscany-Italia area, Genoa, which is over here, Palestine, Montanserid, which is just Alexandria, Tunis, which we haven't created yet, but we could, and Croatia, which is a part of our de jure territory. So that is very interesting. We could actually do that, and we could probably do that, if not within the lifetime of our Basilius, within the lifetime of his son. So that's very interesting. Then, I was looking around at Men the Great Schism. What would that do? It just requires us to have the Pentarchy and have a whole bunch of piety, like an absurd amount of piety, as well as convert Jerusalem, Alexandria, and Rome. So both of those things could be done in the same general thrust of things, and that's very, very interesting. So, to that end, I've gone ahead and started a swaying on our municipal patriarch. I'm interested in keeping him on our side, mostly because we can use him for money. We can ask our head of church for some gold, 500 ducats. I do not mind. And because I've played this game so many times, just one particular episode, I know everything that is about to happen. I know that there's going to be a peasant uprising inside of Piopolis, and I know that there's going to be a jihad by the Fatimids against, the emirate, the kingdom of Egypt, which is also called Fatimid, so it got very confusing. But they attack us because we own Barca, and they attack Sirte because they have Awilia. So it's very kind of weird, but I think we'll go ahead and preempt them. But on top of that, if we're going to go to war against the Fatimids, we'll do it on our terms. I'm thinking attacking for Aleppo. We could go straight for the Palestine question, but that would leave us kind of isolated. I'd like to take care of Aleppo first, especially because of this really good fort that's over here. And I think that's just a good plan. So that's in terms of military, what we're planning on doing. In terms of internal politics, first off, there's my brother, Christophoros. I believe he was given the Duchy of Armagnac, but then it was taken by Dux Andrianos, my uncle. His lands were taken, and so he is now just a random guy, and he's my friend, so I want to do him a favor. And that favor is, I need to invite him to the court quickly before he marries our 40-year-old aunt. He is a 16-year-old boy. He has a lot to live for. He does not deserve getting cast off to our 40-year-old aunt. That is not what he deserves. Second, outside into more other politics, we have my sister, Princess Etonia of the Byzantine Empire. I'm thinking we could marry her off to the King of Georgia, more specifically, the heir's son. Arrange a marriage. I'm thinking send over my sister. Matrilineal will be good, but it would not work, so we'll send that off to Georgia to get an alliance there, to kind of get that area under our control. Cannot do the same for Alania, unfortunately, although, let's see, you are my cousin, and you live far, far away. You are Komnenos as well. I wonder if we could use that to get an alliance with you, but I doubt. You're already married. You are already married. And you're actually in Philoponos. But you're just out and about. Cannot invite you to court because you are a child, despite the fact that you're just running around. And you're sterile. So we don't want to marry you off to anyone important. But over here in Hungary, I was thinking of maybe trying to get an alliance with the daughter. So arrange a marriage there with my son, and they will accept. So we can get an alliance with Hungary, an alliance with Georgia. I think that'll be very good for us. We can just let that go. And let everything that I've set up. You have left. You have given me the monies, which is good. I'm going to spend it on some onagers. They're slightly cheaper, like very slightly, but really because they are effective up until Fort 9, I don't think there's any forts in the game that really go above that, except for maybe my own, Constantinople. So a couple of onagers will be more than sufficient. I suppose I could have just made a single double stack, but I'd like to be able to split it if at all possible. Popular opinion is low on me because I was in an offensive war. Wham! Do not care. So that'll be good here in Constantinople. We'll get those set up. I need to move very quickly if I'm going to be able to start my war with the Fatimids. Also, I don't like Venice. It's not going to be very good for me. It only provides 100 levies at the moment and 0.19 ducats. So I will just give it over to my spy master. Titles: Despotate of Venice and the County of Venice. Go ahead and have it. I want to keep my spy master good and happy. He's a good orthodox man. He will do what he is needed. We're scheming. Good, good, good. Now the other part of being in the military is we need to look at our hetiarii, especially with some people who are in our court. Specifically, Sodoslav. Recruit him to court and force him to take up arms. He is a Russian Orthodox man, and he is very, very good with the sword. He's an excellent in terms of prowess. And also Christophoros, a Boglemist Greek, but he's a giant. And he doesn't even fit on the screen, he's so big. We can also take Achaikos, he's still pretty good. And we will force Tacphanes of Messina to join. Adrianos, I will take you as well because you are an Agost, so that's important. I'll leave the other 400 ducats as a reserve in the war chest. I could have 2,000 men here. That's pretty good. Okay, with all that out of the way, we can declare our war and get ready. So a holy war for the duchy, specifically the duchy of Aleppo. Confirm. It'll take 200 piety, which is all the piety we really have. We'll send it. Oh, you love to hear that music. Ooh. And inside of Aleppo, we could raise up the local forces. I say start raising up the local forces here because it'll bring out the hetiarii. And I could... I'll just keep listening. I'll raise up an army here in Sinop. Raise the local army. And then back over here, we'll raise all troops. Wonder how that's going to work out. You're gathering 36 days. The alliance was formed in Georgia. We'll call them to my holy war. Go ahead and join in. Titles can be created. You're working on it. Are you capped yet? No. 2 days left. Alliance has been formed in Hungary, although he's already defending and attacking. What's this? A war against you. by the county of Sestina. Maybe I'll get called into that. It doesn't really matter that much to me. You with your men of elite quality. You'll take 31 days to form, so it's going to take a while because you're not calling on local troops. Of course, you shall join my war. Good Georgia, that's another 2,000 men we can call upon. Betrothed can marry. Absolutely not. Clear characters. It's a good thing I brought you in. Break your betrothal. Bam. Now I can use you. I can use you as I crack open a Diet Coke. One idea, because I like you. You're 16 years old, you know. Could I arrange marriage somewhere here? Yeah, you don't have anyone in particular. Could I arrange marriage between you and you? No alliances would be formed, and she is barren to begin with, and a member of our family nonetheless. Croatia, a little bit less important. France, Provence. Provence would be an interesting one. Istrid of the house Ragnhild Istrid, a Danish princess of Provence. What? House Istrid, because you are of House Treviso. You must have had a previous Bjorn of Denmark. Ah, that's why. No, I can use you. I can use you, Christophoros. If I were to find you a spouse, some potential alliance in the county of Vienne, Smolensk, perhaps just a nice Greek girl, but at the moment, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, don't you worry about it. Down here, just keep on a-truckin'. Keep on a-truckin'. You standing still, so all of your troops have already arrived. Unfortunate. It might be enough, it might not. We'll do what we can. Yeah, it could be, especially if we get the Georgians in. I think the uprising will be around 1,000 men in total. So you should come up to... You have 2,000, you have 6,000, gathering 3 days left. Standing still, bring them together under our commander. And let's see, so it's the area of Aleppo. We'll go to Aleppo first and detach siege, which should leave the siege weapons. Peasant victory. Good. Good. Do it. Family members can get married. My mother and my brother and friend. Well, I don't like their options. Oh, that's a great time to be getting some additional taxes. Oh, that's a lovely time. You, station the besiegers, move along, little doggy. They have 5,000 men in total. Our 8,000 men will be more than enough. And maybe I can send this detachment. It do be good. Anyone who's a good besieger, you're a forder and an unyielding defender. You're a forced fighter, my friend, mein Freunde. What is this? To the vile Basilius Ionius. We have been burdened by your oppressive laws for far too long. No more! We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Signed, leader Gregorius of the Peasant Revolt. Never! Rally the troops. Okay, yep. Just like I said, 900 men right there. The fact that we are low quality... And the enemy army... Can I see what the enemy army is like? Because if I were to come here, it would say potential battle. More army commanders. Better army. And defending in mountains. Okay, the mountain advantage is worth the 70 men difference. You. Station besieger. Hey, you didn't do it. Station besieger. Move along. Little doggy. I still haven't seen their response yet. They're not coming to Barca, are they? They better not. They better not. But you, even if your troops are low quality, local levies, you should do okay. We're on the back foot, but we are defending. We're defending on the back foot. 19, their numbers are falling. No, I think ours are falling faster than theirs are. Could ask for assistance from Georgia. It would cost me prestige and a bit of pride. I can just pull off one of these armies once they're done. Because you, besieging armies don't get commanders, but you really ought to. Antioch, you, a vassal, Hittite. We're pulling it back though. We're pulling it back. He has a rough terrain expert trait. With no men-at-arms present. Oh, we've taken the numbers advantage. Oh, my lucky charms. Everyone's need to go over to there. Immediately. Everyone together, break the siege. We need my elite quality troops together. Apes together, strong. Although we have cut them off. Espionage lovers. Christophoros, you dog. While performing his duties, my spy master, Despot Pellegrino, has uncovered a secret of Hittite Christophoros. He's taken Remilia as a lover. Useful to know. Well, I mean, you have this guy as a friend, I guess. Who are you? Well, I mean, regardless. Christophoros, you dog. Where is Christophoros? He's one of my Hittite. Christophoros, if you love her so much, marry her. The more, the merrier. You're both my, yeah. Arrange a marriage. With Remilia, your lover. Make giant babies. Go ahead. I don't mind. I see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. How's the battle going? It's a slugfest, but it keeps on trucking. The battle of the ages. You put the troops together. Together. Strong. Cut them off. We'll cut them off at sea. Oh, you love to see it. We get to have high quality versus their superior quality. They have men-at-arms. We don't. But I think it's going to be numbers. I think it's going to be the aggressive assaulter for enemy casualties. And my wife's pregnant. Hell yeah, brother. Over here. Boom. Got it. And you there. You. 23 Marshal. You work for me now. You bring down the army. Was my counselor, he was slain in battle by Arsenios. Oh no, he was slain in battle down here. I thought he was leading the campaign up north, but I guess he teleported. Regardless, you. Now this one's gonna be a little silly, but keep it with me now. Force you to command. You'll take control of the very army that you just were defeated by. Where are you? Adrianos? My Hittite? No, you're a different guy. He had 11... He had 11 prowess. I don't know how much martial he had. Dux... Gregorios? There you are. There you are. Take your leadership command. I'm recruiting my own rebels to fight for me. The irony. You, back on to the siege. I don't like when you split off besiegers. It gives the best troops over. That seems a little bit strange. But we'll keep my forces more closely together and bring down the new troops. We can go right there, please. I can take a council position, my marshal. Duke Ionius. I need a good commander, though. Mesopotamia guy? Sure, you can be it. Just a count, but you're better than just being a commander. Dismiss, dismiss. Anything else? Low county control. We can ally King Solomon. Oh no, we can call in our ally, King Solomon. I was like, oh, we already allied him. What are you talking about? We can designate a guardian for Maria. Ah, yes, your mother. Your mother would be a good person. Nah. Let's make it my mother. My mother. My mother. Come to think of it, he has a diplomacy focus, he's betrothed. Good on you, son. Good on you, shiny boy. We'll just keep this going. I have a feeling that so long as I'm at war with the Fatimids, they'll not be able to declare war on me in the jihad. which should be fine. So long as we're over here. We've already won a major battle. So that's 20% war score in our favor. Now we just need to do the sieges. The siege here should be fine. I don't really need to get involved myself personally. Ooh. A secret held by Duchess Dionysa. One man of vile thinks she satisfies her hunger with human flesh. She's a cannibal. Oh no. Definitely blackmail you for a strong hook. You are a cannibal? Also, hey, wait a minute. What is this? They've landed their troops behind my lines. Okay. Station besiegers, we're gonna need to come up here. So it is a defensive battle. My Gregorius, let's see if he'll pull his weight. And you just need to hold on until reinforcements can arrive. Can you do it, Dodgers? Can you do it? I don't think so. He won't. Oh, he did! My god. Now, it is low quality because all my Hetiati are elsewhere. Sway. Sway to the left, sway to the right. I can either gain it, or I can gain some opinion on him. I'll like that. Now, that was big. Mayor Braggett was slain by an emir. My Hetiati Lavan was slain. Who is this? The Duchy. I think that's the Georgians leaders, because my Hetiati weren't even in the fight. So that seems very odd to me. You come on down to there. You put all the armies together. Now he leads the main army. Gonna push it on. I do enjoy that. Ah, another diplomacy perk. Defensive negotiations is nice. I do like it. 46% in our favor. 34% coming from battles. It's a good thing we didn't lose that battle. When things start going right, it feels much better. My brother and friend can do a thing. On one hand, even if he got himself killed somehow, it would be the worst thing in the world. What's in her name? With a babe cradled in her arms, Cilia Theocrasite looks up at me in her face. Husband dearest, could you name him Uturku after my American cousin? Uturku? Osati? Huh. On the Alan side of the family, because you are... Yeah, to be fair, you are from the Alan side with our grandparents. Uturku. Look, honey, you already like me. I'm not naming my son Uturku. What's in a name? A Greek name, Germanos, Callistos, Zerbonos, Konstos, Larentos, Gregorios, after an ancestor, Ionios, Lexios, Nikophoros. That's pretty good. Much better. Yeah, I'm not naming my son Uturku. That's just not happening, honey. You can't make me. We should be able to end this war fairly easily now. Oh, no, he's back. He's back. He's probably going to go right for there, which means get the army. Just get him on the move. No, he's running. He's running. Espionage. Lover. Oh, no, she's... Oh, I thought she was a lover. No, she's just an unbeliever. Okay, she's an atheist. Well, she is an evil absolver. She's sadistic and all that. Honey, can I interest you in some theological debate? Liberals would have you believe that God does not exist. And I say that is false. Okay, now this... What is this? Querism? Oh, hey, they're trying to siege down a mountain fort. Oh, no, that's not going to work for you, buddy. If I catch you out, which I am, in the mountains, with my low-quality troops, to be fair, so he has superior quality. Oh, we killed their commander, though. Oh, no. Enemy joins the war. Caliph. Oh! We killed their leader. Meaning that now the Caliph is all that's left. Okay. Would have been nicer if we took him prisoner, but hey. All's fair in love and war and all that. Elite quality troops. It's important to bring in as many men as we can. Now it's the Company of Tabuk. And by the time that my other divisions come in, everything should be just peachy. I could really use some other footmen. I really could. You put the whole army together. 6,000 men. Where can I get more war score? 33% from holdings. 2% from war score from held objectives. Only 2%? That seems not a lot. We have a lot of prisoners. We could be doing something with prisoners. We have a sheik. I don't really need to fund my own wars, though, right now. I could. Let me see my own. I'm at 91 dread. You're just a commander. Nothing particularly big there. He'll be executed. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it again. We could take Shaisa. A secret exposed. Let's see. Mayor of Kamacha has accused my marshal of having extramarital affair with Antipatra, a commoner. Defile the sanctity of his marriage. Okay. Sure. Do whatever. Crusader Kings! Christian faiths can now crusade. Nice. I have been crusading since the day I was born. Can't stop me crusading. Can you please give me the other army? Please? Because if I move one of you, it takes both, and I don't want that. You, though, you can just move along. And could I please leave behind my siege weapons? Adianios, you got a claim. Greetings, I believe, despite our best efforts, our agents have yet uncovered any secrets here at the court. Ah, I see, so you have gone through all the secrets. Okay, back to disrupting schemes then. 81% war score. That's weird, despite the fact that we have our siege weapons over here. Oh no, we split our siege weapons, it worked! High quality, high quality. Task is finished. Oh, and here comes another army. Not again! Your force is more than capable of handling this. And they are going where? They're going into the Marumint? Are you attacking, defending against the Beg of Shukna? I don't see how that's any importance to me. Anything else? We can change the contract. We can get people married. We can ransom prisoners. Nothing's too important there. 97% in our favor. Clearly that means we need to come on back. Although 97% meaning that once this siege lifts, it should be done. Should be done, Aleppo will be in our hands. And really, we already have Antioch. We already have well, that's more Beirut. Social manipulation, it's the first time. I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my cousin, Duke Ionis, who has not aged well, he's looking a little weird, his challenge has grown bold. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. Problems will be blamed on him, so this is just a quality of life thing. A subtle threat of violence. I think that's nice. He lost opinion of us. Too bad. Too bad. I don't care if he loses opinion of me. And we're running after him. They got high troops. We don't. But once the siege flips, that should give us the numbers we're looking for. And if not... There we go. Bubonic plague. A killer in our midst. First off, before we worry about the plague, enforce my demands. Sobia. Death has raised his sight once again. The plague has arrived. The unlucky man is Saud, a prisoner. The taint possessed his flesh and danger to us all. Isolate him and pray for redemption. Throw him out. I'm okay with that. Just get him out here. I don't want no plague. Do you want a plague? I don't want a plague. I do not want a plague in these lands. Perhaps it would be best to just get... Oh yeah, here's another plague-ridden one. Clearly. Burn at the stake? I mean... It would get her out. Wait, what if I could... Yeah, just have her... That's your secondary spouse. Pay me 100 ducats so you can get the plague. Disband my armies. I'm interested in possibly going after Maramids next. Above the domain limits. Yeah, that's a problem. So we took over Aleppo, Kherson, and Suria, which is just Syria spelled in a weird way. We could give it to our cousin and vassal who is currently campaigning in Zafarisi? Okay. Is this your own personal undertaking? It is. No, it's the Lord of Abzakia. I mean, I find it kind of annoying that you would waste all your time up in the steppes when we have a whole empire to take over, but okay. Big sip. What's this? Alliance there. So yes, you... Yeah, all of this is very bad territory, except for... This one's actually at pretty decent control levels. Syria. I could possibly give up Aleppo and... I think that would be a good thing to do with you. Find a spouse. Hungarian. No, you lost lands elsewhere. What if I went to the usurp that title, the Duchy of Aleppo? I went to you and said, I will give you the title. You shall be the new Duke of Aleppo, including the Duchy. There you go. Back on top in June. Well, we're just chilling out in Syria because it's actually not that bad of a place right now. And past that, we have a decent amount of... We can ransom some more people. Factions. Just want to make sure I'm staying on top of everything. Tiare, host a feast. We could host a feast, or we could go on a pilgrimage. Well, keeping up our piety would be very important here, so we'll go on a pilgrimage. Hell, why did I say it like that? Really, 200 ducats just to visit churches here in Constantinople. That seems weird. We could go all the way to Vatican, or perhaps somewhere else. I want to go to Antioch. In the general region where we just conquered, so I think that's fitting. We have a counterclaim, Sabila. It's chilling. Euphorina. A lot of people just chilling. Inside of the court. Anybody, you are in prison for the last 3 days. Yeah, I think I need to just get rid of a lot of these guys. This is getting ridiculous. Time to depart. I might just want to dump anyone who has, You're my prisoner. Greetings, a good deal. Take this one now. Interaction no longer valid. Must have already bought it. You. Please allow me to sell you back. Maybe it already happened? I just don't want these prisoners here anymore. Prisoners for 11 days. Just get rid of all these prisoners. You, your secondary wife, is here. Didn't I already sell you? Negotiate release. Get out of here. Get out of there. Do not be in my prison. Please God. Get out of there. And here you other motherfuckers who dare stand in my way. Propose an alliance. This is from a murderer in Fürlich. An alliance deal. You're in August. In August. Okay. I'm assuming you are lifestyle focused and you have gone down to defensive negotiations. You're also in an August. Well, I don't see much of a reason to do that. On one hand, I'll be able to... The Duke of Fürlich. Oh no, you're not even in my realm. You're next to my realm. Well, why do I care about what you think of me? The most I could possibly think... No, you can't even give yourself over to me. I will absolutely not enter mutual assistance with you. You're being absurd. Also, Hungary owns What area is this? Frankfurt. Okay. Hungary just happens to own Frankfurt now. You, the primary heir, is the daughter. If I can get that marriage to go through, I'm just saying, if I could, you know, get you out of the picture, I could get a Komnenos on the Dynasty. Now you've been kicked to the curb, but you're not out yet. Certe. I think at this point we've done a pretty good job in this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.